Hello again, day 4 of our thoughts about the early life of Jesus. We know that Mary and Joseph came from Nazareth, and that is where, after the danger of King Herod and his son Archelaus had passed, they brought up their firstborn and their subsequent natural children. From here on, we know very little about Jesus' early life in Nazareth, except for a passage in Luke chapter 2, verses 41 to 52, which I'll read now. It's quite a long passage, but today it's the only one we will be looking at. The boy Jesus at the temple. Every year, Jesus' parents went to Jerusalem for the festival of the Passover. When he was 12 years old, they went up to the festival according to the custom. After the festival was over, while his parents were returning home, the boy Jesus stayed behind in Jerusalem, but they were unaware of it. Thinking he was in their company, they travelled on for a day. Then they began looking for him among their relatives and friends. When they did not find him, they went back to Jerusalem to look for him. After 3 days, they found him in the temple courts, sitting among the teachers, listening to them and asking them questions. Everyone who heard him was amazed at his understanding and his answers. When his parents saw him, they were astonished. His mother said to him, "Son, why have you treated us like this? Your father and I have been anxiously searching for you." "Why were you searching for me?" he asked. "Didn't you know I had to be in my father's house?" But they did not understand what he was saying to them. Then he went down to Nazareth with them and was obedient to them. But his mother treasured all these things in her heart. And Jesus grew in wisdom and stature, and in favour with God and man. The distance from Nazareth to the Passover, when the Passover feast was held in Jerusalem, is roughly 68 miles, which I imagine was easily a 4 to 6 day journey at the time, and it would have been far safer to travel in a crowd than as a single family. So that's what the Holy Family did. In verse 45, Mary and Joseph must have been horror-struck that Jesus wasn't with the group of travellers. I wonder where exactly they were looking for him during the 3 days their search took when they were looking for him in Jerusalem. What were they feeling? Can you imagine? One way of approaching a Bible passage is the Ignatian method. You begin by reading the passage slowly and carefully, probably several times. Then, using your senses and imagination, put yourself into the passage as one of the characters. Perhaps Mary, or Joseph, one of their relatives, or an onlooker, or a Jewish teacher. Think about what you can see, smell, hear, feel. What do you see? What is happening? What do you think God is telling you? After doing this, reread the passage, then pray and think about it. Has anything miraculous struck you today?
See the star pierce the darkness, shining hope to all the earth. See the sky blaze with glory, angels praise the Savior's birth. See the joy, the dawning of the sun. Darkness flees, for love has come. The power of death will be undone. Christ is born.